Hey everybody!
Welcome to episode 2 of Fandom on Demand. Tell me, how does slow dancing aliens grab you?
Evil clown,
Dean as a PA.
zombie girlfriend,
Sam full on having a girl inside of his girlfriend.
Daddy Winchester, finally dying.
Sam getting stabbed in the back and murdered right in front of Dean's face. No? That's not a happy time?
WTF.
Yeah, so season 2! Okay.
I'm an Aquarius. I enjoy sunsets, long walks on the beach, and frisky women.
Okay.
So, season 2. Personally, my least favorite season opener, but whatever. I think it's the slowest. Yeah, that's what you get.
I thought I got off to a great start with In My Time of Dying, and everybody loves the clown.
I feel like everybody loves the clown.
Then I admit it does trail off a little bit, but picks itself back up with Simon Says.
See, my whole issue is just the season opener. And
I love In My Time of Dying. What is your problem with it?
because you like it. That's it. I'm just trying to hurt you. No, it's slow. I don't think a lot happened. I think the season finale ended randomly and has to pick up. I don't think it has a lot to do with the rest of the season, except I guess Dean's issues with Daddy dying, which firstly I was like, hallelujah, hallelujah. But evidently not everyone felt this way. I don't know
Time
why.
of Dying is the setup that pays off in the season 2 finale. With Dean's issues with death,
I guess.
it starts off the whole
Whatever.
crossroads demon thing without actually saying it. I thought that was a very well done storyline. It wasn't in your face, but it was set up early enough to where it was a logical payoff to, the whole Sam getting stabbed in the back by Hardison thing.
You think you're funny.
I think I'm adorable.
Season 2, I feel, is personally it's my favorite season. I love it. I don't love everything about it, but I love almost everything about it. And I think the main reason why is, first of all, the writing is just, to me, as good as it ever was on this show. And
But that's because we got
Ben Edlund! Yes, Ben Edlund joined this season, and thank the Lord he did.
And should have taken over for season 6.
Agreed.
Awkward pause now.
Tale of two Latin beauties.
Hey. What?
Awkward.
He wrote Simon Says and Hollywood Babylon this season. I think that was it. There might have been one more, but those are the two that come to mind.
Loved Hollywood Babylon. But season 2 also was the season setting up the returning characters.
Yeah,
Reoccurring characters.
Yeah, season 2 started really heavy with the recurring characters. Season 1 it was pretty much just the family. Yeah, 7 recurring characters get introduced this season.
Season 2, we get Joe, Ellen, Ash. I don't mind Ash. Business in the front, party in the back.
He's a poor man's Pauly Shore, and you know how bad that makes him? Because nobody even likes Pauly Shore, and to be a sad knockoff of him,
I like the movie Casino Man.
you would! I'm sorry. Go on.
Anyway, Ash, Hendrickson,
The FBI guy, yeah.
Gordon,
Oh, Gordon.
Tess. I love Tess. Tessa. Well, you can call her Tess. We're that close.
You're close to her.
She's one of my favorite female reoccurring characters.
Tess is awesome. She
She's
should come
awesome.
around more.
She's one of the 4 that are demons. 4. And
The trickster. Gabriel. And who comes out on top of this list? Gabriel. Come on.
yes, he
Who
is
doesn't love him?
probably my favorite reoccurring character.
He's definitely the best villain they've ever had, but I hesitate to call him a villain.
He's not really a villain because he didn't really want to kill them.
No, know, and
he always had the mad respect for Dean.
yeah, and he did the right thing in the end. The last 2
Exactly.
minutes of life. Plus, his episodes are always the highlight of the season. Always.
That this season is his introduction, which is probably one of my favorite episodes ever. It's
Tall Tales.
yes.
And it has my favorite comedy moment in it ever. And it is all thanks to Jared Padalecki's face and voice. It's crazy. It's the moment where he's talking
You're
to the
too
roommate.
precious for this world.
He's talking to the roommate. He's like, I acknowledge your pain. Come here. It's like, at that moment, oh my gosh, I can't get enough of it. I laugh every time.
But you are also blessed. So we have one amazing chick, finally. We also got saddled with some really hardcore stuff. Yeah.
What do you think, Scully? Want to check it out?
I'm not Scully, you're Scully.
No, I'm Mulder. You're a redheaded woman.
I think Ellen in season 2 is really kind of a mismatch. Blames them for something their dad did. This gives me another reason to not like their father. Reference season 1's overview of that book after. But no, Ellen is one is mismatch. Joe is like, oh my god, I can totally do what you guys do. Oh my god, I totally can do what you guys do. I'm strong and independent and I'm just forgiving. And damn, why don't you love me? Because of course she has to be on one of their buds. So why not me? She has to be like, love me, date me, marry me. I'll be your woman forever. No, she can go somewhere. She went away. One time she gets to hunt. She gets kidnapped. She was never asked. Never asked. And always had a bunch of daddy issues. Like, we need another one of those.
I was gonna say, everyone on the show has daddy issues. Let's be fair.
I am being fair. We didn't need another one. We didn't need another one. We have Ellen. I take my dad everywhere. Well, maybe you should keep her, like, watch her. She's shifty. She's like, 1 second she's here, the next second she's there.
And I guess Ash is their homeless guy they live with them.
I guess. But somehow has the mojo to get any woman he wants. So I'm just kind of look like a scraggly.
He looks like Pauly Shore with a big giant mullet. My feelings on Ellen and Joe. Honestly, it's clear that Kripke had a bigger plan for them originally, but the fangirls weren't having any of that. So he caved and they went away. He burned down the roadhouse at the end of season 2, and we didn't see any of them again until season 5. And I will admit to being one of those angry girls in the beginning who's like, who are you and how fast can you get off my screen? And I never really hated Ellen, whereas you think she blamed them for what happened to her husband. I thought that was my problem with Joe when she got all pissy with Dean at the end of No Exit because of what their dad did, as if that was in any way her fault. See, I thought Ellen sort of confessed to that in the heat of the moment and then immediately took it back like she realized it wasn't their fault. But she wasn't! How in God's name is that their fault? So that's why Joe made me mad. Ellen I didn't mind because, I don't know, I thought she was kind of cool. I didn't love
herself until the 5th season and the 6th season.
Yeah, see, season 5 is definitely where I think Joe and Ellen is what they always should have been, you know? Especially Joe. Because I found Joe to be very capable and much more mature in season 5. In season 2, I honestly at first thought she was supposed to be a teenager. She went about things in a very kind of teenage, amateur way. Even her crush on Dean, and I think it was Simon Said that did it perfectly. She clearly had a crush on him. So what does she do? She goes to the jukebox and starts playing I Can't Fight This Feeling. And I'm like, wow, that's embarrassing.
So it just gives them the most epic moments of the season.
Yeah.
And I'm getting closer than I ever thought I might.
You're kidding, right?
I heard the song somewhere. I can't get it out.
But still, that moment was kind of. So I feel like they grew. I feel like they developed, and I cried when they died. I did. Not when Ash died. I cheered through a party. But
Ash was not that bad.
Ash was that bad. I don't know why he had to come back in season 5, especially in the episode where Pamela, my girl, came back. we're not there yet. So, well, Simon said played Stonehenge from Final Pass. It automatically gets points for that.
That's the only point to get.
That's the episode doing things.
Well, and that. Still. Like, you can't give episode points because of 2 songs played.
I'll give it
And
points.
a
I like
little,
that
and a
episode.
little song and dancing it. Yeah. It doesn't get any points because it plays some song you like.
You don't get any points because you play some song I like.
I don't need any points because I'm epic all on my own.
Okay.
I'm clearing my own. No one sleeps during my storyline.
Okay. So, yeah,
Hello, it drags. You introduce yet another one,
Andy.
I guess to show that not all of them have issues, though it just
poor Andy.
another one has an issue with his crazy psychopathic brother. I don't even, just like bonkers. And
Yeah, so Andy's one of the ones we meet, and then Ava we meet. Ava was cool in her first episode. What the heck, Ava?
Exactly.
Why, Ava? Why?
And yet again,
killed Andy.
in the history of this show, you either, if it's a character you somewhat like, you have to ruin it and shove it into the ground so they can kill them.
Pretty much.
Or they just piss you off and kill them anyway.
Exactly.